welcome to part 11 of Sudeki. I'm not going to drag this out any longer than it needs to. Let's go get Boogie's new toy. And then we can take the portal back to the countryside and go back on our adventure back to the road to Transcentia, which is our next story location we have to go to. And yeah, yes, there are side quests aplenty in Transcentia, and we will do them as they become available. Well, they're all available. It's just when we're able to do it comfortably without having to, grind. Because I'd rather not have another Trial of Moe situation on my hands again. Okay, here we are. The Path of Moe. So now we go to the shrine, deposit the final totem, and we get our new weapon. Quest complete. The ultimate weapon of strength has been added to your inventory. Look at that. And with 3 slots for buffs, I think we'll stop off at the smithing in the Sudeki Moe before we actually go back to our adventures in Transcentia. Now, I did look up a guide. There are apparently I think there's the remaining 3. Last and. And I think the last 2 wolf totems are actually in Transcentia. The last eagle totem is also in Transcentia, and I think the last 2 dragon totem, 3 dragon totems are one dragon totem is on the way to Transcentia, and the other 2 are in Transcentia. But I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check the guide. Yes, I'm using a guide to find the totems because I'd rather not spend hours running around trying to find them. Yeah, but anyway, we are now officially done with the Sudeki Moe section of the map of this world. So we're gonna augment the weapon and move. There we go. Honestly, when it comes to the Boogie's Ultimate, it doesn't really matter what upgrades you put in it. Just do whatever you want. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. That's just my preferred loadout for this weapon. Going back into the temple to go back to the portal to go back to the countryside to go back to back to the road to Transcentia. And I just need to quickly double check the quest log. 2, 3, yeah, and yeah, it knows there's one shrine missing. Well, we haven't found that shrine yet, and we need Elko to interact with it anyway, so... Anyway, back this way. This way, let's keep moving. Take the portal back. That's the Illumina countryside. Cuts the backtracking down. Anyway, back on the back. Let's back to plot.
This is as far north as anyone from my tribe has ever traveled.
It is further than I have been without a guard, too.
We are bound to each other now. I will be your guard. Despite your title, Princess, you're not as meek as many human women.
Well, I guess I am learning from you, Buki, but I'm no Shadani warrior yet.
No. Anyway, now that we're done with, now we never have to go back to the Shadani Mo area of the world. Now it is strictly the road to New Brightwater, and wherever the final shrine is located. Anyway, let's continue on. Murder, 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 dead. That was easy. Oh, and now Ailish is being visited by the Crystal Birdman, Tetsu, again.
Ailish, you've grown strong under the guidance of my servant Olivites. Hear her song now, and know that she walks at your side. The age of unity has begun. When the time comes, you will be ready.
Blah blah blah. Translation: here's your second spirit strike. Here's your second spirit strike and your final set of armor. Which for some reason adds more clothing.
Olivites. She is deep within me.
Ailish, the gods do not waste time on idle chatter. We are chosen.
So what's Ailish's new spirit strike? Spirit flute. Olivites bless the party, reviving and regenerating old characters. So it's basically what Shadow Nexus is, but it requires you to use half your bar. And here's the final shrine. But again, you need Elko to interact with it.
Welcome to Transcentia Airways. It would be our pleasure to take you home.
Yeah, we don't need to listen to you two. Basically, it's basically fangasm about how fun it is to fly. Anyway, now we've cut back to Tal and Elko.
We are a long way from Illumina. Let's keep moving until we get to Transcentia. It'll be great to see your homeland. But it is a pity that Ailish and Buki are not coming. I was beginning to enjoy a little female company.
Tal, stop thinking with your dick.
This is business, Tal, not pleasure. Now, Transcentia is through the mountains to the north. Let's get going.
Damn it, Tal, stop thinking with your dick. Anyway, you remember when we came through here before, there was a little crystal here you need Elko for. So we gotta go over here and push this button. And we have our second dragon totem. And thankfully, because Elko has a jetpack, you can fall off ledges and not take any fall damage. But anyway, we are going to continue on. And we're going to drop another save. murder the big guy first. I think this is supposed to be music playing, but I guess the sound's bugged out a bit. And we're done, and that's that done. So anyway, switch to Elko, open the gate. The ultimate weapon of Levius. So yep, every character has one, and I believe the remaining 5 I need are in Transcentia. One of which, unfortunately, we'll have to wait until a little later when we're a little bit stronger, because again, I'm not gonna have another trial of Mo scenario on my hands. Great, this guy's back. No, it was so much fun doing this before. Anyway, let's move on.
Well,
Anyway, we're here, folks. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Transcentia.
Have you ever been served grog by a robot?
What?
Huh?
Ah, my boy, you are in for a treat at the Rusty Cog Tavern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I
I'm
think...
Asgarth of the Transentine Maintenance Department, and I'm afraid that the elevator up to Transcentia is temporarily closed. I don't suppose either of you two have any experience in engineering? I only started this morning, and the elevator is broken down already. These cogwheels need to be fitted into the water pump.
So, yeah. We gotta... Got a wolf totem, and also and now I only need one more, which is also in Transcendia, but again I need to be a little bit stronger before I can get it. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna need L code for this. Climb the ladder. Steal the jetpack. Fly over here. Well, okay, game, let's not freak out. Let's try that again. Climb up. Jetpack over.
Looks good.
And here's the third dragon totem. Okay, so we need to find a cog to put in the machine.
Any luck fixing the elevator?
Okay, I guess we don't. Okay, I guess I already had it. Well, I guess now we can take the elevator up.
Well, Tal, this is where it all started for me. Ah, smell that. A rare blend of fresh mountain air and engine oil. I tell you though, I wouldn't swap it for the world.
How old were you when you left?
Oh, in my late teens. Professor Hayton spotted my potential and before I knew it, I was working directly for the Queen. I was still very young. At that time, I thought I could do no wrong. Then there was the accident.
Can't imagine how horrible it must have been to lose an arm.
Not as painful as having a new one grafted on. It took months. If it wasn't for Tilly, I would have just given up.
She has a heart of gold.
Ah, yes. There are two women in my life. Lucica, whose bags of gold paid for my arm, and Tilly, whose heart of gold gives me the strength to live with it. As a man, I am deeply indebted. There's someone else who I owe a debt to, and you'll meet him today. Professor Hayton has a brilliant mind. Come on.
Yep. But first, we got some side stuff to deal with. Transcentia. And precious Transcentium. Anyway, let's quickly go to the Rusty Cog Tavern, because I believe there's a robot we need to talk to.
Greetings. My model number is XKV8. Did you know? Greetings. My ID is Hart, and I am programmed to... I have a more numeric serial number, but most... Hey, that's a fast calculation. I am an experimental model. I have my own special...
So yeah, this quest log. Find the heart circuit of Heart, the Robogull, in the Transcendine Research Center and return it to her in Transcentia. If you cannot find it immediately, come back to the Research Center later. Anyway, we're gonna quickly hit the tavern to heal up Tal and El Kobe because they took a bit of a scraping on the way here. Hey, that suit's pretty catchy.
Welcome to the Rusty Cause. My ID is Sappy, and I am programmed... There is a comfortable...
Yay! Fully rested. Okay, we're done. Moving on.
Greeting. Healing.
Yeah, there is one other location here we have to go to, but we're gonna wait till we have all 4 characters back under our control again. I'm gonna check this. I want to inspect this ladder.
Man or machine, come test the champion. Pitch your
Great. Go.
Okay, this is the. You know, we'll give it one go as we are right now.
Can't carry on.
Yeah, so yeah, and the music was cut out again.
Stand behind me. We shall not fall. Stand behind me. We shall not fall.
Yeah, so basically this is basically like an optional mini boss, and but I think what will make this the rest of the part. Yeah, so basically just keep him in the. My only strategy for him is keep him in the corner when he does the
We shall not fall.
does that AOE attack. He's almost dead. And he's dead. Acquired huge gold bar, but that's not what I want. This is what I want.
In the bag.
And we have the last wolf toad, but we will go. But anyway, I think that will do it for this part. So doing it next time, when we actually continue with plot, reunite. We'll reunite once we reunite with Tal, well, not Tal, Buki and Ailish, and then we'll conquer the next dungeon, and then we'll go collect the weapons. So until then, have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, whenever the hell you're watching this, and take care.